Hey guys, this Friday we're doing something different. I decided to show you how to customize a regular China-made mask into something customized worthy of wearing to a ball. I will show you how to turn this into something like this. All the tools I used were bought in a China shop, really cheap stuff, and you can buy it in all your local Chinatown shops with a lot of different trinkets. You can even tear apart old toys or pieces of clothes you don't use anymore for ribbons and threads and glitter stuff, and just be creative. I found all of this stuff in a local China shop or in a special shop that sells the materials and stuff for sewing. You can find all kinds of lace and different materials in different shops, even in China shops. So you can just go to a place with like dollar shops and you may find even stuff to tear apart, so you can use that and glue it on the mask you want to change. First step and basic tools are a screwdriver, which I do not recommend on using alone, and for gluing stuff on the mask I use a glue gun. Be careful with the glue gun, it's really hot. It has really hot molten plastic in it, so everybody under the age of 12 should not be handling them. Instead, it's okay to use regular school grade glue or maybe super glue or maybe some glue that's in between. So what I did first is take a mask and tear it apart. I used the screwdriver to separate the decorations and throw them away. And what I have here is a nicely shaped neutral mask. So I proceed by picking out some details. For example, I bought these. These are really nice at a China shop. When I say a China shop, I don't mean a shop that sells China, but the regular cheap stuff stores that have a lot of different things in them made in China. I also found these little pretties and I can stick them on the mask. When you pick out stuff and ribbons and threads for your decorations, try to avoid glittery stuff if you want to go more elegant and design a more elegant mask. I also found this at the China place. These are feathers with different colors, so you can even pick out colors that match your theme or your mask color. Be careful though, you have some leftover holes from the previous decorations, so you need to fill them out by putting decorations over those places, so you don't want them to look too unfinished. So when you cover up a hole with some threads, it will look like you had this customized mask made by a professional. So I already did all of this with my previous masks. I decided that my mask will have a theme, so the theme was playing card. Ta-da! I used only black and silver details, but it still looks a bit shiny to me, and I use a black feather and the cards from the spades family. So this is my king of spades, reserved for my colleague and friend Ori, and I will try to add some final touches by making this metallic color a bit older, so this looks like real iron. I will show you how I do it, and you can use this technique to help out with your own cosplay projects or little accessories and metallic stuff. So let's begin with that. Okay, so to make an effect of this mask looking a little less glittery and a bit more rusty and old, we will use a paintbrush, just a regular paintbrush, and some black ink we use for manga general. So what we do here is we just place the ink all across the mask. Then we take some tissue paper and start dabbing it to make a texture. As you can see, it already looks a little rusty, old, more metallic, more natural. So if you do this a couple of times in several layers and play around with dabbing, you will have this nice rusty texture. And my personal advice is to do this before you place the decorations, but you can do it either way. So to make a shiny object into a rusty one, this is all you need to do. And that's it. See you next week.